Welcome back! In this part of the course, we will learn how to insert stairs into Revit projects. Drawing them effectively requires some practice, but during this lesson, I will teach you several tips that will help. So, before adding the staircase to our house, let's do an exercise first. I'm going to draw some walls at the right side. And for that, I'm going to click on this exterior wall, right button, and click in Create Similar. With this option, I start a new wall using the same type as the exterior walls. Then let's start a new wall here and type for the interior measurements 8 meters for each wall. At the end, press Escape twice. Then let's activate the command stairs. It's this one. And now I want to introduce to you a new feature, the sketch mode. In this mode, our drawing becomes temporarily locked, and we have to make our sketch with the tools that we can see here on Components. When we finish, it's mandatory to click on the tick to confirm the stair, or on the X if we want to cancel it instead. So that's the only way to leave the command, and you can press Escape so many times that it won't work. So this is an important tip to remember. By default, the first thing we will draw is the run, and its shape is straight. I click to start a stair, it can be here, and now look at the options bar. The first parameter is the location line. It's placed now at the run center, but if I wish, I can change it to one of the run sides, or even at the exterior support. That's exactly the one I'm going to choose, the left exterior support. Okay, I move up to draw the stairs, and if you look at the information, you can guess what is the desired number of rises to reach the next level. For the stair type, it is 17. And at this moment, I create 9 rises if I click right now, and there are 8 still remaining to reach the first floor. So click, and then I have to start a second set. Let's move up the pointer. You can see the extension track line. I'm going to start here, but as I want to create this run to the right, it doesn't work here. Press Escape. Now I hover the pointer on the other corner, move it up, and let this distance be more than 1 meter. Click. Move to the right and click again when you don't have any riser remaining. Finally, to confirm the stair and exit the command, we have to click on the green check mark. Nice, it's done. Now let's have a look at how the stair looks like in a 3D view. It's this. As you can see, I started drawing from the ground floor, and the top part is exactly at the first floor level. Let's go back to the ground floor, and now I'm going to select the stair, and this may be a bit tricky to understand in the beginning. I'm going to move the pointer towards the inner side, and as you can see, everything highlights now. If I click and drag, I move the stair to another place. Press Ctrl Z to go back. On the other hand, if I place the pointer here, I am selecting only the railing, and by clicking and dragging, I move the railing away from the stairs. Also, if I click on the arrow, I'm only selecting the stair path, which indicates the direction to go up. Now I'm going to show you how to move the stair to one of the corners of this room. First, make sure the symbol Move appears. Then we can try to move the stair to that place, but you will notice it's hard to fit exactly on the corner. So in these kind of situations, the best is to use the Modify tools. Here in the Modify tab, I'm going to click on Move, select the stairs, press Enter, select this endpoint, and to move it to the corner, I have to click at the room's corner. Now we are going to learn some important tips to help us to edit and modify some of the stairs components. When I select the staircase, I can flip the stair direction if I click on this arrow. And then you can confirm it on the 3D view. Also, you've noticed there is a notification that the railing is not continuous now. That's because there is a break at the landing when it changes the direction. For now, we will not worry about that, it's just a small detail that can be fixed by increasing the landing. Then double-click in the stairs again to go back to the edit mode. Remember that the staircase is composed of 3 parts, 2 runs and 1 landing. If I select this run, temporary dimensions show up in the screen to allow me to modify the sizes. I can change this dimension if I need a specific distance from where the stair starts to the wall. Or I could change this dimension at this side if I want just a specific length for this run instead. Remember that any modification I do, it's the run that moves because it's my selection. Finally, this dimension here is the actual run width, that you can still check it out at the properties. Let's click here and change the run width to 1200 mm. The run stretches to the right, keeping the left exterior support in the same place. If you remember, this was where I set the location line before. However, by changing the line to the run center and repeating again this step, you can see the run stretches to both sides equally. Let's go back again, and now suppose I want to decrease this length to 900 mm. Look what happened. There is a warning. The actual run width is less than the minimum specified in the stair type. Basically, if we go to Edit Type, the first section is for the calculation rules: maximum rise height, minimum tread depth, and maximum run width. If you are having troubles to understand what these parameters are, have a look at this picture here. So these are the values by default, and we can edit them if we need. Then, when one of the dimensions is out of this range, you get a warning from Revit, but the program still allows you to use that width. Later, you can always review the warnings you receive throughout the project by going to the Manage tab and clicking on Warnings. Okay, now I hit Ctrl Z to undo, and it's time to start making the stair on our project.